How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 8 of The Last of Us. This episode is titled, When We Are in Need. The last episode was basically Ellie's backstory episode, where we got to see how she originally got bit, who she was with when she got bit, and also she saved Joel at the end of the episode too. Yeah, overall I wasn't like a huge fan of last episode just because of the pacing. Like, it's a big slowdown compared to what we got in episode 6. They rushed the university to spend the whole episode on Left Behind. It's like, what? I don't get it. And the fact that this episode more than likely is going to have the whole winter section in just one episode is fucking disgusting. Like, no. At least 2 episodes for the winter section. Come on. Yeah, the biggest moment of last episode was just the ending. Like, Ellie saving Joel and stitching his wound together, and her getting bit in the flashback with Riley. It's also weird that they didn't go more in depth with what happened after Riley and Ellie got bit. Like, Ellie's reaction to not turning and putting Riley down. I think that would have been interesting to see. Would have been more heartbreaking too, the fact that she had to put down her own friend and she realises that she's not going to turn and she's been left behind. Would have had bigger meaning. But yeah, last episode was just mainly important for Ellie's backstory and like her character development, you know? Like, she doesn't want to lose Joel like the way she lost Riley, and she doesn't want to be left behind in a way. Now, this episode, like I said, should be based off the winter section from the game, which is my favourite part, to be honest. And I think this is the episode Troy Baker is in, so it's going to be some good shit. Also, if they do the interrogation scene, Troy Baker better be in it. Because that's such a perfect opportunity, man. Do it. Do it! Well, that sums it up. So let's stop doing around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. That fucking generic wind sound effect. It haunts me.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold,
David.
and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes."
Huh? Is that Troy? Episode title?
Do you remember what comes next? For there will be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying.
Is that Troy back there? I want to know.
When can we bury him?
The ground is too cold to dig.
There he is.
How much do we have left?
Maybe a week. 2 at best.
So they just got a town set up in the middle of nowhere.
It's dark. See what you want to see sometimes.
Is he using Joel's voice? The fuck? That was Joel's voice.
I sensed doubt in there. I still believe the last 6 months have been hard. For all of us.
Because I'm doing a mix between like his voice and Joel.
Now go get our guns. We're going hunting.
Whoa. Speaking of Joel.
You thirsty?
Why are they playing Last of Us 2 music again? Has he yet anything? Oh, when he wakes up he'll just get to munch. The wound has to be infected. There's no way that it isn't.
I'm gonna be right back, okay?
She's not going to be right back. She's going to get knocked on her ass with that. It's nearly as big as her. The hunting scene. Are we going to see the rabbit? We better. I love how this show's just mainly filmed on location. Oh, the rabbit! I mean, it's not going to have the same effect because she's not got a bow, but... Oh! I mean, it happens every time the character runs through the woods. They fall over. Click, click. Actually, no. Maybe it's an elk. Or deer. Yeah. There it is. It's definitely not a clicker. Sounded like a clicker. Did it dodge it? No. She got it. It looked like it dodged it. I love the fucking shots, dude. Oh.
Well, what do you think?
Oh. They're hit.
I don't see anybody.
I mean, they probably heard the shot, right?
Don't!
Don't!
Drop your rifles!
Ellie should probably have a pistol.
Any sudden moves, I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for Buddy Boy.
Line from the game.
My name's David. This is my friend James.
I'm from a large group too. Also hungry.
What do you need? We have boots.
Medicine? Like for infections.
So he does have an infected wound then. Makes sense.
Anyone else shows up, I put
Put
one
one
right
between my eyes.
That's right.
Bring back 2 bottles and a syringe. It's not code, James. Do as I said.
That gun doesn't. The way she's holding it.
10 steps back.
That's your dad's gun?
No. That's smart, Ellie.
Well, look.
Bring him with us. Go.
That's probably heavy. Oh, look at this tongue. Sticking out.
From where I'm sitting, you shouldn't be out here on your own.
Fair enough. I honestly mean you no harm. And for what it's worth, there's room for you in our group, if you want. I'm a decent man.
Okay, sure.
Is this some weird cult thing?
Kind
Well,
of.
you sort of kind of got me there. I am a preacher.
Tuh.
Before that, I was a teacher.
So you went from teacher to preacher because what, it fucking rhymes?
Kind of.
Yeah, exactly. I left with a few others, and that's how I ended up with our flock. We'd settle somewhere, and then raiders would come, so we'd move again. We ended up here.
Well, your luck had to run out sooner or later.
Luck?
It's not about luck. Everything happens for a reason, dude.
I believe everything happens for a reason. It does. I can prove it to you.
Okay.
Oh, God. Already?
So I sent 4 of our people to a nearby town to scavenge what they could. And only 3 of them came back. Turns out he was murdered by this crazy man. That crazy man
Was traveling with a little girl.
was traveling with a little girl.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. James, lower the gun.
Oh. Straight up from the game. They skipped the infected part, though, which is fine, I guess.
Back away.
Damn, Joel could have killed Ellie right there.
I can protect you.
His voice is, like, unsettling.
So you're just gonna let her get away?
Yeah. Oh, no. I mean, tracks are a thing, right? You need to get out of there, Ellie. I always thought this was kind of stupid, though. Like, how would you know that they didn't poison it? Or put something in it?
Joe, where the fuck do I put this?
Oh. Don't show it, dude. Oh. Is that even the right place to put it? Oh. That little, like, last bit there. It was like... How long's it been? A few days? Since he got stabbed? It must have been, because they were just, like, mourning Alec, right? I don't know. It felt like it was longer in the game, like maybe a week or 2. Yeah, they didn't have they kind of had the rabbit scene, but the scene with David was pretty much the same as the game. Minus the infected. Can't really say Joel was a crazy man when Alec attacked Joel first.
What is it?
Venison.
I feel like having a big community like this that's always on the road is risky. Wait.
Big one. Yes, we found a girl who was with the man who took Alec from us. We'll follow it to wherever they're hiding. And we'll bring that man to justice.
You should kill him. You should kill both of them.
Why? Your dad attacked us first. Oh! Hi. Jesus. What the fuck? Wasn't expecting that one. That's fucked up though. Like, I wonder if he rules through fair.
But the truth is, Hannah, you will always have and you will show him respect when he's speaking.
Alright. He's got some kind of like fucking god complex. I was also saying, like, how have they got the venison when James and David just brought it in?
Amen.
I love how everyone said amen different then. Amen, amen. Not gonna lie, that's fucked up. That's fucked. Kinda looks like a bite mark. You're still a dumbass though, Joel. You shouldn't have pulled it out. The horse. Have they even named the horse yet? It's Callus, right? Why would she stand out in the open like this? Is it infected or is it them? It is them.
We bring her back with us.
Why?
We bring that girl back with us. She's just another mouth to feed. Yeah, maybe that's God's will.
Oh god. Is he gonna hit James now? I mean, there's already people questioning his leadership. He woke up.
But if anybody makes it down here, you fucking kill them. You got it? Joel, do not fall asleep.
I sleep. I'm going to sleep. Give him like 20 minutes. He'll be awake. Yo, they're playing Last of Us 2 music again. Oh! There was a lot more of them in the game. Like a shit ton. Oh god. Bye, Callus. Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Joel's gonna kill Ellie? I mean, come on, like, I feel like they could just kill David. He's one guy, but they fear him.
You so hungry for vengeance? Deliver it.
Yeah, there's only like 5 of them here. This isn't the house Joel's in, is it? It has to be. Why are they focusing on this random guy? Oh god. Joel just instantly woke up. Which is different from the game. Like in the game he just kind of wakes up and then he's like, where the fuck is Ellie? Joel, get up. That's gotta fucking hurt. He's a strong motherfucker that, like, dude, the fact that he got up from that. It's that survival instinct though, it kicks in. Fight or flight. Oh! There we go. Oh! Jesus Christ. What a way to die. That face. You guys are kind of dumb though. Why would you split up when you're looking for a guy that you know is dangerous? Or think is dangerous?
I started worrying you wouldn't wake up.
Why am I in a cage?
Because I'm afraid of you.
Did you hear he said the others want to kill you?
Yeah.
But I stopped them.
Fuck you.
You can't survive on your own. No one can.
Why would you put him in a cage? That's so fucked up.
But if you can't find a way to trust me, then yes, you are alone.
Hmm. Wait, they're playing the factions music now? What are they doing with the music? Yeah, these guys are stupid. Like, why would they split up? They've all got amazing beards though. Oh. Was that Joel? The fuck is he doing? Turning into Batman? Wait, what? Oh! Alright, yeah, he's basically Batman. Jesus. Oh, yes, the interrogation scene, dude. Yes!
Oh, Jesus! Marco. Oh, fuck! What town?
Oh!
Silver Lake.
I kind of wish it was Troy Baker. Oh, oh, it's so good. Here's the brutality that I've been wanting. Fun fact, that was Nolan North in the game. Like, he was a stand-in character for Troy. I don't think he actually, like, voiced that character, but he was doing the mocap for the character.
No. No! I ain't telling you shit.
That's alright, I believe him.
Okay.
No.
I believe him.
No.
Oh, they didn't show it. God damn it. Why'd they cut? In the game, they fucking show it. That was a good scene, though. That's what I'm talking about. The shit from the game. That's brutal. I love it. What did she see? What is it? Human? Yep. That's so fucked. He made Alex's kid eat him. That's so fucked up.
You're gonna chop me up into little pieces.
If you want to judge me,
Judge you? You're eating people, you sick fuck!
Yeah. And they're telling people it's venison.
You're an animal.
Well, yes, we all are. That's sort of the point.
But what was I supposed to do? Let them starve?
Yes.
These people who put their lives in my hands?
Then resorting to cannibalism, yes.
Didn't he take another man's life to save yours?
He was defending himself.
he was defending you.
And you know what I see when I look at you? Me.
What? We're more alike than you realize. What the fuck? Every villain says this.
If I let you out of that cage right now, put that knife of yours in your hand, you'd stick me in a second.
I mean, reasonably so.
I've always had a violent heart.
Yeah, but you're a weirdo.
What does cordyceps do? Is it evil? No, it loves.
No.
Why are you telling me all of this?
He's such a sadistic fuck.
I can tell the others to stop looking for him.
Yeah, but he's not going to stop looking for Ellie.
They follow me.
Yeah, but it's more out of fear,
And
it
they
feels like.
follow us. Think of what we could do together. As strong as we are.
Oh my god. And this guy was a teacher? The fuck? Break his fucking finger. Yes.
You little cunt.
You can't say cunt. What the fuck? Ellie. Ellie's a little girl that broke your fucking finger.
Tell them that Ellie is the little girl who broke your fucking finger!
Tiny little pieces?
No, she didn't say tiny. She just said the little pieces. They fucked up the dialogue there. So, what are you doing? He's still not crafted anything. Is that the door? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, she bit him. What does that mean?
I'm infected! I'm infected. And now so are you. Look at it!
Jesus.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
That looks pretty fucking real to me.
Rest in peace. Yep, there goes Troy. Yep. Yep. It's pretty 1-to-1 compared to the game. Wait, this is the bar. It's the bar. He died fast. What's she gonna do with that? Put it in his eye? Oh god. Oh, that's how it burns. Interesting that it just goes straight into the bar. In the game, like, you have to make your way around the town and stuff before you get her.
Ellie!
The way Nolan played David was creepy as fuck.
I know you're not infected. No one infected fights this hard to stay alive.
That's from the game.
Or are you just that fucking special? Neither one of us is dying today.
You sure about that?
Ellie.
Oh, that shot. Oh. She's face planting a lot in this episode.
The fighting is the part I like the most.
What the fuck? Kill him. Kill him. Yes. Fuck him up. Oh. Fuck David, did he? Oh. That made me... Ugh. She killed that though. Fucking hell. That almost got me emotional there. Jesus. Oh. Joel.
Look, it's me. It's okay, baby girl.
Yeah, he said it.
I got you.
Wait, are they heading towards the water? Where are they going? Fuck David. Ugh. Ugh. Why did he have to say that? I feel like they used the wrong music at the end. Which seems to be a common thing with the show. The music that they use doesn't fit with the scene that's happening, compared to the game where, like, the scene where Ellie and Joel reunite, like, the music there is so good. Also, he basically stops her from hitting David in the game. Like, he pulls her off David and, like, comforts her. Why did David have to say what he said before he died? That went through me. That was just, ugh. Ugh. He's a cannibal. I don't even want to get into it. Like, he's just a fucked up guy. But he's also, like, such an interesting villain. But fuck him. He got what he deserved. And so did Troy Baker. Fucking James. I kind of wish he was interrogated by Joel, though. Missed opportunity there. That could have been so good. But they just gave him his game death, where Ellie just uses the cleaver. It's kind of weird that the rest of the town didn't react to the bar being on fire. Because in the game, they do. Now, if we want to compare the game's version of this part, then I think they're both pretty even. I think the game does some things better. The show, I think, handled David a little bit better in terms of, like, his character, because we got to see more of the community and stuff compared to the game. In the game, it's like Ellie's escaping, and then you just hear the people communicate to each other, saying, like, David has fucked us, basically. You know, why does he want this little girl alive? We should just kill her. And they're going against him. Similar to what they did in the show, but it was more like in your face in the show. In the game, it's kind of like just background dialogue. I feel like the game did have slightly better pacing, though, when it came to this. I will say, though, where the fuck was he infected? There was no infected in this episode. I get it, they want to use them every now and again, so they're a bit more, like, tense, because when we do see the infected, shit happens. But I don't know, I feel like the first two episodes nailed the infected, and episode 5. I just like having the infected because it reminds you of the world that they're living in. This episode definitely would have been much better if they actually committed to the infected section, when Ellie first meets David, because in the game, it's how you as a player start to question yourself. You're like, can I trust David? He seems like an alright guy in gameplay. You know, he's actually helping Ellie out and stuff like that, and even Ellie starts to like him a little bit. And then you get that scene at the end where he says everything happens for a reason, so it feels more earned. Yet again, the show rushing things makes scenes less earned. Also, is this episode shorter than the last one? It fucking is. Oh, wait, wasn't this episode supposed to be an hour long? Why is it only at 50 minutes? What? I swear I saw somewhere that this episode was over an hour long. Oh god, does that mean next episode isn't actually 40 minutes, it's 30? Jesus Christ, could you imagine? Hopefully it's actually like 55, but even then that's not enough time. 50 minutes wasn't even enough time to do the David shit, because this felt rushed, you know? God damn it, the fucking pacing. It also doesn't help that we've had slower episodes in the season too. Episodes 3, 7, and I guess 4, kind of. It just feels too rushed, and at the same time too safe to be The Last of Us. Like, in this episode, the interrogation scene, while I liked that it was in here, the fact that they didn't show Joel hitting the guy over the head when they do in the game is really kind of annoying, and it's like, why are you censoring that? Like, what? Why? It shows how brutal the world is. Sure, this episode you did have more brutal shit in it and more tense moments compared to like the rest of the season, but having it only be 50 minutes doesn't make it as satisfying as in the game. If we're looking at like time on screen, I think David might be on screen, or we hear his dialogue more in the game than the show. Maybe. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not too sure. I might have to like replay that section. I think Bella nailed this episode, which is like a big episode to nail too, because like so much happens in this part of the game, and it's so important for Ellie as a character, and I think Bella nailed everything when it comes to that. Especially that scene where she's just fucking going ham on David's head. I think Bella just nails like the very emotional scenes where she has to like cry and scream and stuff. Because episode 5, for instance, when Henry shoots himself, that little whimper she lets out when he dies was really good. Also, the guy playing David fucking killed it. Not the voice though. The voice was just kind of normal, but he had a creepy look to him. Also, the actor playing David was in El Camino. So that's cool. It's like the only thing I've seen him in, to be honest. But nothing will beat Nolan's voice in the game. Ugh, it's so creepy. Hey, Ellie. Like, it's kind of like that, but a bit more like nasally. Like, it's so surprising that Nolan did the voice for David. I was shocked when I heard that. I was like, wait, what? Nolan North did it? The guy who plays Nathan Drake? What? The guy who plays Edward Richtofen in Call of Duty Zombies? He did David? What? Also, can we talk about Troy Baker? This is like the first time I've seen him in live action, because my experience with Troy Baker has been through games and voice acting and mocap and stuff like that. But I've never actually seen him in live action, and he killed it. He also killed Callus, which... fuck you, Troy, for that one. In the game, it was just a random dude that did it. Also, they used Last of Us Part 2 music when they were chasing Ellie, which is interesting. Because, like, the scene that music's used in is also a scene where a character's being chased. But yeah, Joel's a savage. Motherfucker managed to pull himself up, kill 3 guys, and go on his merry way. I do think him finding Ellie was a bit too easy there. Like, really? He didn't encounter anyone else on his way to the town? I don't know. In the game, you do encounter people as you're making your way through the town as Joel. It's basically another example of how the game's a little bit better than the show, because you playing as Joel going through the town leading up to him finding like the bodies hanging and then the bar being on fire, or the steakhouse. Also, David being religious was new for the show, and we also learnt his backstory, because I don't think he ever said his backstory in the game, and he never said he was religious in the game either. I do like how they handled David's community in the show compared to the game, which is just the guys hunting Ellie in a way, because they talk about the women and the children in the game, but you never actually see them, I don't think. I wonder if Alex's kid's gonna come back somehow. Like, she wanted vengeance for Joel killing her dad, even though her dad attacked Joel first. Joel killed him in self-defense. It is what it is. I guess the reason Alec went to go kill Joel is because they could use him for food. Also, it makes you think, like, James going to kill Ellie, was it because he didn't trust her and he felt that she needed to die, or was it because he didn't want her to suffer under David? Or maybe it's just because he needed food, but they killed the horse. So I don't know. But yeah, the cinematography this episode was fucking solid. Like, that shot of David, like seeing his outline and then the fire around him was so good. But yeah, overall I'd say it's one of my favourite episodes of the season. They stuck pretty closely to the game. They did everything that they needed to do while being a little bit rushed, but other than that, I think it worked out fine. You know? Just some nitpicks here and there, like pacing, the music they used in some of the scenes, and not having the infected. Like, that's the three biggest issues the show has for it. But yeah, next episode, I'm worried about. It being 40 minutes, which apparently might not even be the case, because if this episode was meant to be an hour long and it's sitting at 50 minutes, it makes me think maybe next episode won't actually be 40 plus minutes, it'll be like 30 minutes. I don't know though, we'll have to see. That basically sums up the shitty review. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.